Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Trade by Numbers. I hope you're having a great day. If you're brand new to the channel, my name is Josiah and I trade stocks and cryptocurrencies for a living. And if you hate making money, this is not the channel for you. Now, if you want to learn how to break free from the 9 to 5 rat race and reach financial freedom, learn more about stocks, crypto, and investing in general, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Hit that notification bell. And if you want more in-depth information, you want to be able to bounce ideas off of me, please come over, join the Investors Jumpstart program. Get over there on the Discord, talk to us. We're going to make some money together. Always top link below the video. All right, let's talk about it. Now, we had another flat day in the market. We had the Dow and the S&P just barely squeaking out in the green. We had the NASDAQ just a little bit in the red yesterday. Not a whole lot going on. We just kind of sit on it, waited for it. I did pick up some put options on Baidu yesterday. I thought there was a good opportunity there. And sure enough, I actually just sold them a moment ago. Made a nice little profit on them. Haven't even figured it yet. Picked them up at $3.50 a share. Sold them at $5.50 a share. So super happy with that. And I think they still got more downside to go, but I wanted to go ahead and lock in some profit right there. Now, what I want to talk about this morning isn't so much the market. We're still trading sideways. We're waiting to see if we get a break up above that resistance level or if we break down below support. Right now, we're just sort of trading in limbo. So what I want to talk about today, I heard some really smart people say some really great things yesterday, and a few of them really stuck with me. And I wanted to kind of share that with y'all a little bit. I spent most of my evening yesterday watching Matthew McConaughey's live, The Art of Living. I don't know if any of you got to see it, but it was really great. Had Tony Robbins on there. Had some really great speakers on there. And I'll be the first to admit, I want more. I want to be a better speaker so that I can reach a broader audience. Because I know that what I have to teach can change people's lives. I've seen it done. It's changed my life. I've seen it change some other people that are close to me's lives. And I want to see it change everybody's lives. I don't like to see people struggling, living in poverty, living paycheck to paycheck. I'm not one of these guys that come from money. I know what it's like to work multiple jobs just to pay the bills and still end up coming up short. So I know this can change people's lives, and I want to become a better speaker. So I love watching seminars. I love to try to glean and grow myself to become a better speaker. And so I really did enjoy that. And one of the things that really stuck with me, Tony Robbins said yesterday, was that most people overestimate what they can do in a year, but underestimate what they can do in 5. And I believe this all the way to my core, because I think that's why so many people quit, why so many people don't make it as investors or as entrepreneurs, is when everything doesn't go right in that first year, they end up quitting. They end up giving up and moving on, saying, you know what, it's all rigged, it's all a scam, it doesn't work, and going back to some 9 to 5 job that they hate. Well, that's not what you were put on this planet for. We all have a purpose. We all have dreams. We all have ambitions. We all have a vision that's unique to us. And that's something else that was said yesterday that I really liked. And I apologize, I don't even remember the speaker's name who said it. But he said that vision is like prescription glasses. They are designed specifically for you. Your vision is your vision. You can't try to give your vision to your wife, your sister, your brother, your mother, your father, and them see it. You know, when you put on someone else's prescription glasses, everything just looks fuzzy to you. It wasn't designed for you. Someone else's dreams was not designed for you. Your dreams were designed for you and you alone. and it's up to you to go out and get it. Now, there's certain things. The one thing I think that I'm trying to be so much different than people like Tony Robbins. Don't get me wrong, great cat. I've watched a bunch of his stuff. Really smart guy. But so many of these guys, whether it's Robert Kiyosaki or Tony Robbins or whoever else, they tend to talk a lot in theory. And theory is great because if you don't have the right mindset, it doesn't matter what you do, you're never going to get it. You're just not. You have to have the right mindset and belief that you can do something. If you don't believe you can do it, then how are you supposed to achieve it? So you need the mindset. You have to first believe. But then there's also certain things that is a science. What I do is a science. I know a lot of people say the stock market's gambling, whatever else. No, it's a science. What I do, the steps that I take to achieve wealth, it's a science. It's something anyone can follow. That's why I've been coming on here for a little over 9 months now to prove that theory. I come on here every day. I show you what I'm buying, what I'm selling, where my profit points are at. If I lose on a trade, I show you that too. But we still end up coming out ahead week after week after week. That's not luck. Especially not in the worst stock market that we've had in the last 50 years. So I know what I'm doing is a science. I know the steps is repeatable because my wife, I love her to death, but she doesn't know anything about the stock market. But she has a portfolio that she manages completely on her own based off of what I put down in a notebook for her to follow. And she does it. My 15-year-old daughter trades crypto all on her own. Now she's not a crypto prodigy. She doesn't know anything about crypto except what she's learned over the last couple of years. And she can do this, which is why I know anyone can go out there and do it if they're willing to follow the steps. And that's what I'm on here to try to teach everyone. How to follow those steps, how to take action. If you have the mindset that you want to be more than what you are right now, that you want to escape the 9 to 5, you want more money, you want more success, you want more freedom. For me, that's my thing. Freedom is my number one thing. I hold that above everything else because if I have my freedom, what is freedom? Freedom is the ability to go do whatever it is you want to do that day without having to ask anyone else's permission. And that's what I love about my life. If I want to take the kids fishing, if I want to go do something, I don't have to worry about, being late to work or not showing up or, whatever else, getting fired. I don't have to worry about what anybody thinks or has to say. That's freedom, my friends. And I want everyone out there to experience that. So, I know I've kind of went on a little bit of a rant today, and it's not so much about the market, but it just kind of got me fired up, and I want to see people out there succeeding. So, if you want to succeed, if you want a scientific way to achieve wealth, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know you like this content. Most important thing you can do, come over, join the Investors Jumpstart program. Get over there. We're going to build that community out. I know it's brand new. There's not a whole lot of people in it right now, but every person we put in, it's going to get bigger. It's going to keep growing, and it's my hope that in a very short period of time, we're going to have thousands of members over there of like-minded people that we can bounce ideas around with and come up with the very best ways to grow our money in the fastest way possible. That's what I've got for you today. I hope you have a blessed day. Join me this afternoon. We'll talk about how the market ends up closing for the day. We'll see if anything jumps out at me. It's kind of like yesterday. There's nothing I'm particularly watching. I'm just going to look at my watch list. If I get a pop up in Baidu, if Baidu pops back up over 120, 121, 122, I may look at picking those puts back up that I just sold. I picked those up at the $23 strike yesterday, by the way. If they pop back up near that, I may pick those back up and write them back down because ultimately I do believe this is going down into the low 100s. About 112 is kind of my first target, down to about 107. I think it's very possible for Baidu, especially if the market just continues to trade flat or starts to trade down a little bit. It's on a pretty steep downward trend, and I'd like to catch some more of that myself. So, might be something you want to watch. If you don't have it on your watch list, ticker symbol is BIDU. So, check that out for yourself, see if it makes sense for you. Till next time, be blessed, and remember, never trade with your emotions, always trade by the numbers.